guys, hi guys, hi guys. Let's go in there. So much better. Hide the chat, and then I'll go on here. I know I was like a couple seconds behind. Oh no, no, I gotta try and I think I will. There. All live chat. Ooh, don't. Um, I'll play music in a second right now. So, hi guys. I decided to kind of jump on here. Bored. Tarot Tuesday wasn't biting on Facebook Live, which is fine. I prefer to jump on here anyways. Let me light some good old famous lavender incense. I am watching. If you notice, I kind of look on the side. It's because I'm looking at my chat to see if anyone's in there for tarot readings. Have this going. Forgot I'm actually already have. Oh, sorry. I already have like incense going with my little mess. Okay. And look how long my hair is getting. It's literally down to here, which is fine because like I definitely like, you know what? I might just live chats, but is it probably won't show too much on it. I know I've been using this style of portrait as opposed to like landscaping, because when I landscape, I'm using my old phone, and so the charger, it like holds that way as I'm using the charger. It holds that perfectly. But if I tipped it this way, the charger will fall off. And this phone is like 5 years old. This one I'm using, and the battery's not that good because I did really abuse it. It was kind of my very first like really edgy, clean, sleek phone. I use it for everything. I use it for my job when I was manager. I had an app where we all can go into chats, so people didn't have like share their their personal phone number, which was so weird. But yeah, I did abuse it. This one, but my phone that I currently have on is right here. Checking out you guys's chat in here. Peace. I did a reading for you on my channel. There is a video on my channel. There is a video, but there is a part two that I did not put up yet. Thank you, Wiccagem. Oh yeah. Oh no, I didn't see the video. Thank you. You're welcome for the reading, but also thank you for giving me a reading or something of sorts. Is what you're saying? Please, can you tell me whom I'm the most need to focus on in order to get something done about my daughter? Um, that will be your choice if you want the oracle or the tarot. It's up to you on how you would like it. But I'm gonna talk before jumping in. I have a little timer up there. I want to start doing readings at 10 minutes in, so I can actually kind of getting some things bubbling in. And I kind of want to come on here so people can actually watch the beginning and get a little bit of a chat that I was talking about, that I've been wanting to add to chats. So I want to talk about my friend, Lunar Wisdom, who I'm super happy to have in my life, who actually lives in Seattle. She was here, I think it was like last month or the month before. She was in town, and she wanted to She wanted to meet up, but I was currently closing up my job at my old job, and then I was gonna have to open the next day, which I fucking hate close opening. But I couldn't meet her because like it wasn't thoroughly planned, and I wish it would have been like plan because I would have taken the right correctional time. Anyways, so she went to Hex over in Salem, Massachusetts, and her very first mission was to get me um, this ritual incense, the element of air. It's by Hex. I love the print of the bottle. It's just basically parchment paper uh, and singed off ends, but it's really of a sticker. But I love it. The cork is very sturdy. I love how sturdy it is. And oh god, it smells so good. It smells so good. I'm very, very bitchy about this. I just feel like I won't have time to ever actually go there. I think I will travel there, but I use this. I add this to like little sachets or a little burning incense. Into I put in a little bit of mix because I always like to add a little bit of air in there. But I also want to talk about oils. Now, I'm a huge fan of. Oh, it's a little. Got a little bit of a little dusty here. Huge fan of Sun's oil. I think it might be too bright. There, kind of give you. Sun's oil is one of my favorite, or Sun's Eye, sorry. Sun's Eye is one of my favorite oils that I love working with. It was the very first purchase of me purchasing oils, and I purchased a lavender oil, and it was so nice because the smell was so delicious. So lavender, not many people understand that lavender is kind of a very mint. It relates to the mint family in a way, but it has this very minty smell. It was kind of nice. But I do love Neuro oil. It's kind of like the soap oil, scented. Has a very clean oil, orange scent to it. But I also have. Come on, do I have to like do like the makeup tutorials and be like, look, guys? I probably won't zoom in, but it's a Hecate oil, which has a little eyedropper, which is really good because I use this as like a cologne way, so I can actually have her around me. I also have lavender oil from a shop in Seattle, which is one of my favorite place to go in Pikes Market. It's in the second. It's in the one of the main buildings on the second floor. You can't miss it. You definitely once you hit the second floor, you can smell incense and like witchy stuff, and you can kind of head over there. They're really I don't know if they're open during the pandemic. I haven't been up there for quite a few years. Don't know if they're open in the pandemic, but if they are, head in there, support your local shop because the owner's amazing. He's amazing. So it smells. This is the one I usually take for my baths and whatnot. But definitely so. That's that. Ah, I see. Hold on. Hi, how are you? I'm new here. Hi, Aqua Mystic. Yeah, when I'm ready, I'm actually about to get ready. I have a little timer up there that's showing me in 10 minutes. Usually like in the beginning 10 minutes, I want to kind of give it like a dedication to like chats, catch-ups, updates, like casual stuff that I want to talk about. Oh my god, this is like I look like I'm perched. So if you have any questions for your tarot readings and oracle readings, whatnot, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll get to you in early fashion. First come, first serve. Hi Jack Dean, how are you? I'm looking in the actual chat because I don't want the chat kind of crowded in here in the actual thing. But yes, I do. I definitely want to talk about a little bit about witchy stuff, oils and stuff. Lately, I've been kind of taking baths with oil scent and just having it before I do my readings, just to give me energy, clarity, give me some connection, and just let me be like very, intuitive in my readings, because I kind of want to give you guys the best that I can give. I also have, I separate my deck. So my animal deck is right here. It's going to be parked and hold. But this is my plant deck. You're going to hear a train going by. I live right by a train station. So it's kind of cool because when I work with Hecate, my goddess, she's, you know, crossroads, train tracks are really like her thing. So living so close to a train station is nice because I can actually walk over to, like there's a bridge area on this side, and I can just throw whatever I need to throw over and let the tracks, you know, demolish and whatnot. Also, it's really cool because in traveling, I can actually travel. All I need to do is just walk over there and travel on train to anywhere, which I prefer train. If I wanted, I have never been on a plane, but if I want to jump on a plane, I can just catch a red line. It'll take me directly all the way there. I live very close to Max stations as well, so very convenient. The only thing that sucks is because sucks here so far is like my local bar that was across the street closed down, which that sucked. And then the market, they reduced their hours here, so they're not open so frequently. And it's like a little convenient market. It's run and owned by Koreans. They actually give me a name there since I'm such a frequent shopper. They call me thank you in Korean because I couldn't pronounce 감사합니다 for like the longest time. I was like 감사합니다, like it was so terrible. So they ended up giving me that nickname, like, oh, that's your name, 감사합니다. I was like, oh, that's so cool. You still charge 80 for I do not know who you are. Do I charge 80 for a blow and go? Last time had me weak, fully drained. Hope I didn't pull your hair too hard. I have no clue who's Yuri. But okay, you are on your own. Uncle Mystic wants to know for the coming career. I have my own business, but I also have a daytime job. I don't know if it's going anywhere. I'm assuming it's a spammer. It's completely fine, you know, or it could be one of my personal friends. That's how some of my friends talk to me, anyways. That's how I talk to them too. So I'm not really fretting, but let's look at your career in general. Let's see what's going on. Aqua Mystics, which is a very unique name. Plus, from the little icon that you have, it's pretty cute. I don't know if the corporate job will advance. I'm good with my business though. Okay, so this is something about upcoming year, career-wise, and corporate. After this, I definitely want to go into my Facebook and tell people where I'm at because they're kind of where some people were like, okay, I'll get on there as soon as I get home, and they want to know where I'm going live, and I'm probably because I'm live on YouTube and not Facebook, which is fine. I prefer to be on YouTube because Facebook doesn't really have an area where I would appreciate or use for saving videos and stuff like that, because it's just, I don't know, just it's my Facebook. But here it's kind of like it's dedicated to Wiccagem. It's kind of a little bit about him and whatnot. But yeah. So one card popped up. 10 of Swords. That popped up. And usually when tarot cards pop out of the deck like that, I usually stop shuffling. Because I feel like that's usually the time it's like, hey, we need to stop shuffling. So 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, and Ace of Cups. So your current job that we're dealing with right now, it's kind of like you're being really split between two jobs right now, and it's taking over you emotionally because the Ace of Cups is coming up, and you're really getting like overwhelmed, overworked, and not enough like time for yourself. So maybe for this current situation, current career, maybe you should take like a break from one of them to kind of give you a moment to kind of build up just reserve some energy and build up energy into you, because I can see you working with two jobs. I see the Page of Swords is usually telling me that it's somebody who's very hyper energy, very high energy, and can withstand multiple things going. Kind of like doing a Gemini thing, multiple things going, and that card being right next to the Ten of Swords is telling me that it's draining you, it's sucking you dry. It's not giving you a time to breathe. It's not giving you time to recoup and rejuvenate, so you can actually do a little better. If you need a career, if you need to stick to this corporate job and to continue with your business, then what I can say for this is that you need to dedicate one day where you don't work, one day of just you doing nothing that deals with your job. So no answering emails. Oh, sorry about that. No answering emails, no like anything. Just like you need to give yourself at least one day to recharge, and you'll find the day. And with the Ace of Cups, saying that it's draining you emotionally, also Ace of Cups representing that you have to take this break, this moment to relax. Because when you do, you come back refreshed, new ideas, revamping. You get a little bit of energy. To get to basically to get rid of this card out of your spread today, to do it like one big final hit is like take a vacation. Go somewhere where you don't have to do any both jobs and you have to just take care of yourself. And this could be anything: visiting family, it could be traveling, it could be just you taking like a hotel, in a whole new environment. You just need to get away from the environment you're currently in. So, yeah, my job now, I'm not seeing the money I want, and it's a toxic environment. And I want to manifest a new job. Yeah, I'm over this, to be honest. When I have days off, it's so peaceful. Then it's like constant reminder of why I'm still why it's not working. Yeah, usually burnout. I call those burnout jobs, and that's what I just got done doing. I ended up getting sick from a previous job before that, and it continued on to this new job, or to my just previous old job, and basically my body was just like stopped. It's physically stopped me, where I am now on medication to kind of reduce the problems. And I'm a constant hard worker, and it was a burnout job, and I should have took the signs that my body was not having it. So I should have just stayed home and kind of healed between jobs, but I'm a worker. And so physically my body's like halting. So that being said, the Ten of Swords would have been something that came into my reading if I would have given myself a reading, and it would have given me a warning, kind of get me to halt and stop and not, continue trying to work hard. So not saying that you would get this, that you just get like a sickness if you stop working, but your energy would be so depleted that you would be easily frustrated, angry, and especially in an environment, a very toxic environment, it's really hard to deflect and defend yourself and make sure that you don't get anybody coming into your bubble and poisoning you. So it's really hard. Also, being an empath, that's probably draining itself. So I think it is entirely your choice if you currently want to keep the job or look for another job. If I were you, I would take some days off from this job and your business, and give you time to actually go and look for a better environment, a better environment job. And plus, you can make more money than what you're making now, because the money didn't come up, but I feel like you can make more money than where you come from. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, usually that's usually what happened with my last job. It was so toxic. People were burning out. When I signed up for the job, it was already low staff, and then people were being burnt out real quick, and they were just like hopping on vacation. So when I first got on, I just had to learn like the gold standard, that part, but I knew exactly where I was going to be, how I was going to do this, and like job wise, it was so easy working for seniors because I've always served seniors and they're so easy to serve. And remembering like their orders, remembering how they like it and whatnot, but entirely their loss when it came to them terminating me. Wrongfully termination is a real thing, and it stick them in the gut, and now they're paying for me to stay home and relax. And I have to, because my doctor's like, you kind of need to sit home and relax, kid, because stomach ulcers, stress ulcers are not a friend, and it's a festering wound. And if you don't take care of it now, if you don't heal it up or try to maintain some bit of level, it can cause ruptures. It can cause problems. So far I'm using tarot cards as my outlet, and I love it. But yeah, if energy is like that, if there's if the energy is like that in the environment and you can't really resist it, and you easily like entrance into an actual what do you call it, into the drama, I would say watch out for that, because that's dangerous. That's really dangerous. So also, since I just did my reading, started with the reading, I also want to talk about a little bit of love here. You can't see it because it's black and white. Let me see if I can revert to original color. There we go. Hi guys. So let's just zoom in that. It's like, don't want to, oh, well, it's just going to focus us focus. Anyways, so what happens here in Portland is that you get a lot of people walking around selling stuff. I'm just going to leave color on because I don't mind color. Just selling stuff, and this guy, he looked like he needed a little bit of cash, and he's like, look, I have this side project where I wrap stones and everything, and he's like, and I'm selling them for everything that's in my hand, selling for $5. I'm like, that one. And he's just like, okay, yeah, that's $5. And it's I forgot the name of the stone. I definitely need to take a picture of it and post it up. But he took the stone and polished it. He put it in a little polisher. He said he rotated it for like 2 tiers. Each day was like 5 days, I think. And he said it smoothed it out, and he was pretty proud of it, how he had it. And he's like, I added the leaf because I thought green leaf, new energy. And then he's like, I added the little like Viking kind of symbol. But he's like, I felt this very Celtic, and I was like, wow, are you a practitioner or anything? He's like, no, I just like, I'm a craftsman, and I need money, and so I'm selling all these for $5. He's like, normally I would sell them for $10, but people will catch it if it was sold for $5. And I was like, yeah, like, I was like, I wish, do you have your number? Do you have something where I can contact you via online or anything? And he's like, no, I don't have anything. I don't have access to any internet service, or I don't really have a phone. And I was like, okay, well, do you really hang out around here, which is on the other side of my building where I live at? I was like, do you hang out around here? And he's like, yeah, I do hang out here. I was like, okay, if you ever see me and you have something you want to sell me, stuff like this, anything witchy poo, anything like this, come to me. Like, walk up to me like, hey, I sold you, and then just refresh my memory and what you sold to me if you can, and then I'm most likely will buy another thing off your back. But I thought that was kind of cool. It was kind of like my clear quartz necklace I got for my 30th birthday that I still have, but the metal part has worn off from it writing on this link. And it was so nice because my 30th birthday, I just walked by and saw that, and I thought this was amazing. And I got still to this day, if I wear it, I get so many compliments for it. Luckily, it decided to like wear off with this little. There's like a little bit of a link here for it to write on that, and luckily it like snapped. The metal part just snapped and fell while I was sleeping. So luckily I had that happen. But I kind of want to rewrap it and rewire it, give it a little bit of life. But I also want to take the crystal and give it a good scrub because it has my oils, my body oil on it. So I want to give it a good soap scrub, kind of scrub it, give it a little bit of light because it's such a perfect stone. It's really, really gorgeous. Let me see if I can. I think I still have it. Hold on. Let me grab it. I think you're over here, aren't you? Or not? Huh. I put it somewhere. Oh, right here. This one. I get so many compliments. And the wire originally was green to blue, and when it's wrapped, especially like how it's pointed, when it was wrapped, it was so beautiful. But the person who made it was just a vendor, a little blanket on the floor, and he was selling it. But do you see how it's like snapped right there? You can kind of see it. Oh great, my neighbors are out. But definitely I want to get this, removed, and then get the wiring all like, not just get the wiring, but get new wiring. But also I want to cleanse the stone, because if you can see the stone, crap, it's like really poorly. It's like it doesn't want to like zoom. Okay, do you see how like rusty it's around? I definitely need to get that really fixed. It's one of my favorite stones, and it was a clear quartz, and I felt connected. I felt like good energy with it, and I loved it. But yeah, I want to get that necklace back on. Wow, that lavender incense smells very fake. It smells very fake. But anyways, if you guys want any tarot card readings or whatnot, I'm about to go on my Facebook, share where I'm at, so I can kind of get the word out where I'm at, because I'm getting messages from people who it was like, hey, you said you're gonna be live in 15. Where's your live video? Is it here? Is it on YouTube? And I'm not gonna respond to it, so let me share it. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's actually go back. And then share on my Facebook. Okay, there's that. Let me get back in here. There we go. Okay. Hi. Zambi, I think that's the name. How would I use some react to me apologizing and asking for a recon 2 recollection? Like and subscribe. Oh, thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate the like and subscribe. There. Phone charge. Swear it just has like the wireless life. Are you looking for a tarot card reading for like reconnecting to someone? I feel like let's put you here. Let's put you especially in a charm. I'm gonna make room over here. Oils, incense. You're gonna go here on this. Stone over here. Here. I'm gonna light another. Okay. There. Like reconnecting with somebody. Like Wi-Fi, I swear to God, wireless charging sucks. Okay. Let's see, like, what happened? What started the disconnection? And then, let's see what if there's connection back. Like, I think you know how you guys disconnected and whatnot, but like, let's figure out, like, from there, is there an actual connection back, if it's possible? Hopefully it is. So the Hermit, yes, there is, and a woman spread gossip about me to him out of jealousy. I was about to say something was going on. Ace of Swords is telling me that there is a connection. There will be a connection. However, it's a change relationship. It's a change. I wouldn't say change for better or worse, but it's a whole entire different friendship connection. It's just out of like respect for one another, that you guys will be somewhat not close, but like a distance with with this friendship or relationship. You got the Hangman right here. This is telling me that it's a very wise, and the Hermit right next to each other, a very wise time to like self-reflect if this is a good relationship, a good situation that you want to be with this person, because since it's changed, since it's altered, Ace of Swords, since it's altered, it's going to be something that you may not like or appreciate. So that being the case, it'd be healthy if you actually stop and reflect and give it yourself some time to, there we go, a little bit of letting, give yourself a little bit of time on this relationship, this friendship. Then it would be, sorry, it would be it'd be less crinkled and forced, like cringe. Cringe is the word I keep hearing. Yeah, I would say, since you haven't talked to him, you said you haven't talked to him in a year, I would say definitely for sure. Definitely for sure you should take a little bit of time on giving a little space right now. And since it's been a whole year, which is a very dramatic timing. Sorry, my candle is being my altar candle is being very weird. There we go. Okay, stop. It's just like flooding. So would he want to come together with me if I asked? I think since you give it a really good year, you give it a good term, the wisdom will come within yourself, and it will come to the point where do you feel like it's the right time to start this relationship, start a friendship again, start this situation together? Is this the right time? Because if so, then it would be the right time. But just know that the Ace of Swords means altered. It means it's changed. It means it's not the same relationship that you once started with. It's just, it's going to be different. So hopefully you can appreciate space, but also like take it really slow. With the Ace of Swords, people tend to like go really super fast into it and then realize like they haven't really checked off all the pros and cons of the situation. Like, can I ever trust this person again? Let's go back to being old friends. It's like, no, it's kind of difficult going back to being old friends when the relationship that was there has been demolished and there's a new building, new store there. And so you got to really like take it slow, take its time, let it run its course, let it figure it out if it's healthy or not, because when people are kind of nowhere, when they're not close with each other, people tend to change a little bit, and then like, oh, you're not the same person I once knew kind of situation. So there's that. We know each other, says we're kids. Yeah, so even then you should know when to approach and reconnect with this person. I'm just saying, just give it a little more time and space, a little bit. For personally, when I see the Hermit and the Hermit and the Hangman, that usually means self-reflect for a good time and go from there and see if the relationship or friendship can be reconnected, reunited. But it's going to be Ace of Swords. It's going to be different, completely different than what you once knew. Even if you know him a very long time, it's still, people change. People have different, different traits, different attitudes when it comes to relationships. Because, like, when, let's say, for instance, not you, but let's say, for instance, that you broke his trust. It's really hard to not stare at that crack in that mirror after you smashed it and glued it back together. It's really hard not to see that crack because it's always going to be there. So it's like that. It's going to be that situation where it's like, it's still there, like the weird disconnect. It was there. And I don't know yet, like, kind of feeling. But I mean, I didn't see anything negative on the cards. I just saw take a little more time into approaching him again, but also it didn't tell me, and the cards didn't tell me that you shouldn't talk to him, period, that you should just like absolutely throw him with the face off the earth kind of situation. It just says take a time on reconnecting him on the level that you want to connect with him. Give it time. I wouldn't say he has moved on and dated someone else. However, if he is in a relationship or whatnot, you're going to also have to respect that as well, if you want that. And I think really if he is in a relationship, being his friend on the side is so much, it's kind of torturous for someone who has feelings for someone, but hanging around with this person who's seeing someone else. It's really kind of painful to see it. It's really painful that it happens. But sometimes you can make the best of friendships out of that, and it can go on. However, you just got to be honest and very open with this situation with him, because if he is in a relationship, you have to respect that, because that is his choice. I don't know. When I do readings, when I give people tarot card readings, and they always come to me, there's always that one person that always come to me and ask me, what's going on with this person? Tell me every detail about this person. And it's kind of like spying, if you will. To me, I think it's kind of, I think it's kind of impersonal to do a reading about somebody else who is not present. Because how would you like it if someone comes up to me and asks me what's about you, give me all information and deets about you, kind of behind your back, and do the reading? It is possible there's other readers that does that prize on that just loves, giving those readings. I just think, to me, it's unethical to give someone a reading to like hear in someone else's life, unless we're talking about the connection between you two, or we're talking about a situation between you two. So I don't think, oh my God, donuts and beer. Hi, I'm a huge TikTok fan, FYI. Love your guys' lives on TikToks. Like, I was debating about actually dressing up like that on some of my lives. But yeah, no. Oh, cool. You guys are going live as well. Well, I'm probably going to be not stuck here, but I'm probably going to be here for a little bit, because I do have a couple people who are paying for tarot cards, for a tarot card reading. They already came on here, or they're not here yet, but they're going to come on here and ask for a reading, and it's already prepaid. So I kind of have to stick around here. I don't know what the deal is with my hair. It wants to like fall out. But yeah, you're welcome. And when it comes to like that kind of reading, like, it's okay. Just kind of right now, Hermit and the Hangman. Focus what's inside, focus on yourself, and don't really put too much thought into that situation or that relationship. Really focus on yourself, so you can feel a lot better about yourself, and maybe a changed situation. And then when you approach, maybe there's an actual healthy situation between you two. And hopefully by the time it comes up to the right moment to reconnect, hopefully he's not dating someone. Hopefully you both are ready to date each other. Just saying. You should do some TikTok live shows too. The pace of viewers moves more quickly. Yes, I do not have enough followers. Apparently you need 1,000 followers to go live. So I'm thinking about building up an actual like tarot card, not tarot card readings, but like tarot cards, card of the day kind of situation. I was thinking about doing that to help build, followers, and then hopefully I can come live. And once I come live, I'll do that. But I kind of like this pace on here or Facebook, that pace, because I can kind of control the comments by myself. However, if I feel like once I'm on TikTok, once I get that, it's going to be really hard for me to like have that. So I'm going to need someone who's a monitor and have some bit of connection to me and telling me what's up. So okay, Kaylin. But yeah, that's what I really want to do is boost my videos on there. It's kind of pricey, but I got this. Oh my God, Kaylin, you follow me on TikTok. Oh, well, congratulations. Thank you. But yeah, it says, I would really like to know if you're able to get tickets to a concert that is super hard to, if I will be able to get concert tickets that is in super high demand. I really want this for my friend, but I'm scared I won't be able to get them. Can you give me a yes or no? I don't think I've ever actually answered a question like this. Yes. I had to fought for this. So somebody ended up getting on TikTok and claiming Wiccagem on there. And that being said, it was claimed and I couldn't take it. I was like, who would take that? That's such a unique name and I own that name. I mean, I paid for the rights to it. So who got it? So I had to prove to TikTok for almost a year and a half, prove to them that I'm the owner, that I have access to all these accounts that has, tied it to Wiccagem. I was like, I have quite a few YouTube channels with this name on it, that everyone on YouTube and the witchy community looks, when they hear the name Wiccagem, they see this face. I'm partners with YouTube. So I was like, more of the merrier of like connecting, I can verify myself. And they were kind of just like, oh, I'm sorry, someone already got it. It's kind of hard. So they try to email this person. I go on their channel and they didn't even have anything on. Everything was marked private. And I had to like not request to follow, but like request to message them. We had been following each other or something of sorts. So it was really difficult to do that, but eventually, I don't know if the person gave up or TikTok decided to give me the title. But one day I just got hair at my ass and like, okay, I'm going to try to create a new channel, or create like a channel with that name on it on TikTok. And it's just like, yeah, it's available. And I was like, good, because I'm going to own it. And yeah, I was like really, really liking it. So I really like it. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you got it though. Yeah. So you want to know yes or no if you'll be able to get these concert tickets. I've never actually stopped to actually ask tarot cards like, hey, would I be able to get this? If so, like if no, then why? I've never got that. I've never done it. Actually, if I come to think of it, I've always had a yes or no question to situations and stuff like that, but never like, would I be able to get the concert tickets? So this will be the first, and I'm kind of happy to try. me too. So I'm like shuffling the cards. And I have in my tarot book, my tarot journal, yes or evens, odds or no, and then I have the court cards situated as yes or no's. So I'm gonna put the tarot deck right here, and I'm gonna grab. I'm all leaning back like Cholo. All right. I don't know why I didn't look at my tarot book or my tarot drawer. I have a deep tarot drawer in my desk for this reason. I really need to clean this. It's my tarot journal. I don't know what. Yeah, right here. So it says even yes, odd no, kings yes, queen no, knights yes, page no. So I already have like candles and flammable stuff, so I'm just gonna set this right here. And so shuffle the deck, get them together, and then kind of chop, 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 chop. Felt like this is your card more than anything. Okay, are you ready? I have it on my little thing here. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I'm really ready. Like, you ready? Like, write in the comments down below, you're ready. Because I really want to like flip this card over. Yes. Okay. Okay, Caitlin. The Temperance, which is an even number. It's 14 if I remember, and that says yes. This is really cool because the Temperance is also a really healthy card for this situation, if you think about it. Have the patience and know when to strike the iron when it's hot. I'm trying to put the meanings of this card into tickets. The seats may not be the best seats in the world, may not be like backstage passes and shit like that, but the seats would be they would be relatively respectful. It's the thought of the gift of the tickets of you giving. The thought will be appreciated. But the Temperance is telling me as well as like, you know when to get these tickets, when to kind of patiently wait, when some of them may personally go on sale. If not, you just know when to strike the iron when it's hot. So that's weird. That is weird. I've never had that. I never had to answer a yes or no. And am I gonna get the concert tickets to shit Taylor Swift? I mean, or something. It's already. Tomato. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. I've always appreciated that. It's Rodrigo. Oh, isn't she the one that just sings a song? Oh God, I forgot the. Thanks to you. I hope you're happy in hell. That might look like a sociopath. Yeah. No, there is no list. Just write down your question down below. And I'll answer it with tarot cards, of course. I like her. Okay, here's a unique fact about me and TikTok. I like TikTok to watch videos on Dead by Daylight. I'm a huge video gamer on that. I'm really happy about that game. Death by Daylight, but also I like to watch cleaning TikToks, witchy TikTok, of course. I also like watching people filling up like jars of stuff, like laundry detergent, dish soap, just filling it up. Just I don't know. It's part of clean talk as well. what else is like really big on there? But the down part I don't like about TikTok is that it gets like, if you like a video, it kind of like crams as much as like relative or related genres and likes, that it's like repeats the same thing. And at one point I had like um 6 feet tall, big and strong, and like that. I ended up liking only 4 videos of that randomly for my page, for your page, and then boom, it's just like it was all over my phone. At one point, I'm like, I can't. I had to personally lock myself out of TikTok. It's quite interesting. It was quite interesting on that end. Um, Love triangle reading with an Aries and Sagittarius. Oh shit. Love is in the air. Yeah. If you have a question, leave your question down in the comments below. And I'll get to you. Right now I have one person ahead of you, which is love triangle reading. So that's kind of quite unique. But yeah, like my mind like just cooked and fried from that song. I mean, there's quite a few songs, and there's some songs like kids are talking, doing like 90s edition music videos, and some of these kids are like don't even know half the songs. I'm like, that's my childhood. I was like, but yeah, leave a comment down below. Love is in the air. Sometimes I just need a break from TikTok too. I have a lock on my phone that I can only watch TikTok 4 hours a day, starting between 7 a.m. in the morning to the next 7 a.m. But I have 4 hours of watching TikTok, because at one point I'll put my phone on the charger and I'll just sit there aimlessly watching that. Like, TV will be on, a fire will happen, and I would be like, yeah. So you might ask why Cheryl and John tried causing me drama on Friday. You are very peaceful. It's my Samsung phone. It has the settings where it tells you like the duration of your how long you spend on an app, but it also like it locks it out. So I had to put a password in, and by that time I kind of feel shameful and don't want to like I don't want to like use it to unlock. But there's times where I actually like fuck this password, and then I'm like back on it again. But it kind of it helps me like get off of it and do things in general. Oh wow. Okay, are you ready? So you're asking about a love triangle. Tomoyika Tomoyuka Yika. Also, can I get accountable partner? They're the ones who knows the password, like a accountability ability system. Yeah. Love is in the air. Hold on, your reading will be next after this. So are you ready for your reading? So I'm just going to prop the cards in front of you so we can kind of like see. Wheel of Fortune, Death, and the Moon. Now this is going to be really quite interesting. So you guys should also, whoever is watching, watch this, how this is panning out. So the Wheel of Fortune is talking about you're going through the same cycle over and over again. You're doing the same thing, and being a triangle, it's just I like you, no, I like you, but I don't like her, or I don't like this, or it's kind of like the triangle drama, and it's constantly going to go in circles and circles and circles until someone puts a halt on it. So, Death card, everyone has this huge belief system behind death. It's like, oh, things are just going to stop and die and everything. No, things are going to halt and transform into something different. So what you have guys been going over and over and over again, something's going to go and then transform into another thing. So be it as accepting that you guys are a triangle, or a person's going to be out. And I can't declare who. It doesn't really, cards are not popping up and saying who, But then the moon card right here, and this is for you, more than anything for you. This moon card, I want you to like think intuitively. I want you to think through the gut, through the heart. A little bit of mind, of course, but I want you to feel it out. Feel energies out. I want you to I want you to feel the situation. Is this good for you? Is this not good for you? I want you to weigh pros and cons in this situation. Also, not only that, pay attention to, and not a lot of people actually like know about this, but pay attention to your dreams. Some dreams are kind of come through with information that kind of helps you decipher what is really going on with the situation. Do we accept, the love triangle? Are we going to be okay? Is there a lack of communication? Because in a lot of thruples, lacking communication is what really kills the foundation of the relationship. So communication and trust is kind of required. However, if you guys are not okay and you're not adequate to having a triangle, I would just tell you it's going to stop very soon. I would say like within a month or so from here, it's going to stop and transform into something different. And hopefully no one's feelings will be hurt, hopefully. But I feel like someone's going to get hurt. Someone always gets hurt at the end of situations like that. So hopefully that kind of answers your question. Sorry, iced coffee with Italian cream. Not an Italian man's cream, but an Italian cream. I could accept that. Hit me with one of those cards with a big transformation. I'm going through going to be spiritually. I think it's going to be not spiritually and not going through it. I think it's going to be intuitively. It's going to really hit the inner guts of you. So this is going to halt that triangle session, because I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's just like and then like eventually it's going to crack very soon. And it's not going to be a bad thing. It's just the players of the game called thruple or a triangle is just going to get tired. And that's when that person kind of like, hey, no, we got to change this. So hopefully I kind of answered your question. Daisy, there is no list going on. I'm about to do one person's reading. And so if you want to lay down your question down below, I will answer them in the fashionably order, first come, first serve. So, okay, love is in the air. I'm going to scry up. Yeah, major arcanas. We love major arcanas. No, we don't. May I ask why Sherry and John try causing me drama Friday? Okay, love is in the air. And thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I will be here Tuesdays and Fridays. I think I'm going to make it official. Tuesdays and Fridays. Today was kind of like random for me. Because Facebook was, when I was going Facebook Live, no one was on there and no one was really responding to it. It was unusual. So I thought that was kind of cool. That was kind of weird. So I decided to go on here. So I'm going to do Tarot Tuesdays here. I'm going to make it official. Tarot Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So right now it's 4:13 for me here in Portland, Oregon. And then Fridays is also the same time, 4 p.m. And I'll just kind of just write it for how long I want to write it. I know that some nights I'm just going to have like an hour. Some, like the last Friday I went live, it was 2 hours, I think. Yeah, I think it was like over 2 hours. Yes, Daisy, I will read you next. Okay, so love in the air. Red Cat. Hi, welcome. Oh my god, I'm getting everybody meeting each other. This is so cool. I love having like a little community in the chat with everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome. So we're gonna figure out what was the drama. Let's figure out why these people were causing such strife. Because you said you're a very peaceful person, so I can picture you just being like a rock, and they decided to like act like a bunch of wayward children, just going crazy. Y'all saw me shuffle this deck, right? You saw me shuffle this deck like a bitch. The death card popped up again in the same position too. But we also got the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. And I really get tired of watching tarot card readings. I'm like, this is a wish card, so make a wish. And it is a wish card, but it's not just that. So the reason why they were causing drama to you is that somebody is obviously hurt. And usually when people has caused drama to another person or cause a fight or commotion with another person, it's usually because deep down past that anger, hatred, whatever feeling, it's usually a burned feeling or a hurt feeling. That person was wronged and hurt. So usually some people tend to lash out. So the Five of Cups in this kind of environment is that these people were not lashing out onto you. It just sounded like at least one of them was having one was kind of potentially hurt from a previous situation, and it just so happens you just happen to be the punching bag, which it's kind of not cool. The death card usually means with this situation, transform yourself out of the situation. This usually means for you, it usually means that you're kind of going to park it on hold and be like, you know what, no. Be that you're a very peaceful character. And that's what I was going to say for the Nine of Cups. It's saying that you're a very peaceful, content person. You're not really out to like have like crazy notions and like go ballistic on someone. You're very reserved and quiet, if not shy. Because look at him. To me, he kind of looks a very shy character. I'm very welcoming, just very shy. So, but like I said, the death card, you're gonna like, you personally are gonna figure out if this is worth having friendships with this person, with this particular person, and you'll find out very soon who's the hurt person, who is hurt. You'll find out very soon on that person because the person's gonna reveal its energy to you. So you'll find out very quickly. Love is in there, which is a very unique name. Yeah, gossip and drama. So let me kind of scroll up. Let me scroll up and see who was the next person that was going to ask a question. Accountability. Daisy. Looks like Daisy was one. But didn't pop out. So I guess Red Cap will be there. It just says, "You're welcome, sweetie. Love is in the air." I am so yeah, I'm so for you. Like, this is amazing. So make sure you just like and subscribe and pop up when I'm on here. When I ask for cards about spiritual transformation and a current going through, or will be soon. You thought I was with someone who already asked. That wasn't me, huh? Daisy, yeah. I don't know. Let me scroll up a little more. I don't know if it was removed. Yeah, because like you weren't in the chat at that time. Hold on, Daisy. I'm totally I want to give you your reading next because you were technically next. Hit Oh, okay, right there. Okay, cool. It just literally, I thought it was like, oh yeah, sorry, Red Cap. I thought it was that. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. That is my problem. But definitely I'll do you, Red Cap. Let me do Daisy. And then I'll definitely do you. And then we'll go to the next person. I'm so fucking sorry. That is so weird. Like, okay, this chat sucks balls. I want to tell you that because it's like really difficult to see such small print. I miss where you could just click on the live chat only and it'll just show you the live chat and not the actual video for people who just watch on the side. I really needed a laptop so I can actually really hold these questions in. Okay, so Daisy says, do I have a lover coming in? What is he like? see if love is in the actual air for Daisy. And then the next person will be Red Cap. I'm so sorry. Sometimes when I get on my tarot card reading trips, I take full-fledged. Okay, let's see. Yes. Ooh. So you have this Emperor popping up. This is telling me that there is someone has looked onto you for interest. That has literally has his eye on you. This person is presently in your life. This person's a very determined, strong-willed person, and you are very. And the Moon card popped up, which is telling me that you're very, I wouldn't say shy, but very reserved, very laid back, very close off, very Cancer zodiac type style, and that you are, and that you're just a very reserved person. And he's kind of forward, so he's kind of scared. He is kind of scared on taking charge at you because he's scared that you're like an egg, like a glass. You're scared he might shatter you. So I would say by the time spring comes around, which is usually the Emperor is the Aries card. So whenever that Aries comes around, late March, early April, that's usually when he's going to come up and his being and will take charge. And you got the King of Pentacles, which I was going to go because this was the card that popped out. I was like, okay, this is the card that I should tell her that's in her someone. But this is telling me that he is financially secure in a situation. He's also somebody who is, I wouldn't say an older person, but I would say a mature person who has very sporadic energy as well. That most people won't assume someone for his age will have such youthful energy around him. But yeah, let me get on to the next person, Red Cap. I'm so sorry. Hit me up with some cards about transformation. I'm going through it. Or going to be spiritually. Okay. Well, all right. Let me hit you up with this. You said spiritual? Like, what's going on? So let's figure out what's going on with you in general. Let's figure it out. I'm so sorry. This is so bad of me. Chat goes really fast when there's a lot of people chatting on it. So, I mean, it's okay. I don't mind the chat. Knock on wood, my cats are very well behaved today. It's so not them. Okay. Let's see. What's going on spiritually for you? More than anything, you are going through it. You got the Seven of Swords. This is telling me that you're very overworked, overwhelmed, and burnt out and can barely sustain daily energy. That means, when I say daily energy, I mean that usually means somebody who is easily irritated, a person who's normally can handle stress, can't take the stress, and kind of has a very, very quick, short fuse to this. That's usually telling me a person who is just like, the person needs to take a break, which is you. Which it means you kind of really need to take a break because you are going through it. Mentally more than anything in the world. Your next card is ooh, the smoke just got in my freaking face. The Four of Pentacles. Sorry, the Six of Pentacles. Why do I say four? The Six of Pentacles. This is telling me that financially you're kind of taking a toll into it too as well. So you're going through it financially as well, that you're calling in sick, or you're just not making enough financial nourishment for yourself. And so that being said, the Knight of Rods, that's what it's called, the Knight of Wands is what it really is coming in. And I feel like this is the time for you to go on a little adventure, a little vacation, a little journey, and to reset yourself. Because those two cards are telling me you're just whacked out. You're burnt. You're tired. You're officially just cooked. So that being the case, I feel like, Red Cap, you should go on a little adventure, go on a little journey, go on a little car trip, travel somewhere where you can find relief. I'm getting the sense, just hearing in my head, I'm getting the sense that you should go somewhere where you can actually shout, yell, break something, destroy something. I feel like aggression, vocally, aggressively get out the energy. I feel like you're just gonna shout it out. So um, I know you're going through it, and it is a big transformation you're going through. I mean, right now you're just getting your butt kicked. However, you will make it out because the Knight of Wands is a really strong card, a strong person that can handle this and can figure it out. Just right now, you're kind of stuck in a fog and a haze where you can't figure out if it's what you should and shouldn't do. That's kind of where you're at, and I feel like that the Knight of Wands is a really good card to help you go out, get that energy out. Did Daisy, and then you're welcome, Daisy, and everything. But yes, Red Cat, I am so sorry, and that's so funny that you're on here, because that was one of the first bars here in Portland, Oregon that I used to go to. That I went to for my 21st birthday, and I got really wasted. That's when we had that's when you're allowed to have as much as Adios Motherfuckers, and usually Adios Motherfuckers is 6 to 7 liqueurs into it, and the only thing that's really like not an alcohol is the grenadine in it. And it was so fun. I had like 4 of them, and I think I was like knocked out, but it was called Red Cap, and it was a nice bar. I loved it. It was a really nice dance floor. Really good music. For some strange reason, me and my besties couldn't find where the DJ's from, or where the DJ's like playing his music, like where he was at. But apparently he could see people in the dance floor. He's like, yeah, you see those 2 people? Yeah, get down, fucking get grimy, get dirty with it. I see you. We're like, me and my bestie were like, where is this person coming from? Is this God? So we had this like notion like the DJ was God. And then Pink came out with a song like God is a DJ, and we're like, did he create this song? But yeah. Hopefully, Daisy, that kind of helped you out a little bit. That, and then Red Cap, hopefully that helps you out a little bit. It's just time for you to actually take an adventure. It's time for you to get out of the static area, jump out and get somewhere where you can actually recoup, rejuvenate, re-energize, and everything. Let's hold you there. People are messaging me. People are like, I can't see you. My friend Ben, he's going through it as well. He's working 2 jobs, and he's like, I can't. he's like I know I paid for a reading. I wanted a reading from you so bad. I never got a chance to like personally. He lives in town, and he's like, I never got a chance to actually grab a reading from you. But he's like, however, I'm just too tired. I'm not even. He says, lack of motivation to even do my job tells me that I'm burnt out myself. I'm so sorry. Maybe sometime later tonight, personally, video chat through Facebook reading would be okay. But yeah, he knows. He is going through it too. He traveled. He did his Knight of Wands. I would say he did his Knight of Wands thing. But when he traveled at a wrong time. I told him, don't travel. It's not a good time to travel because you're gonna get your health is not as strong as you want it to be right now. And when he traveled to somewhere, Aztec, something like that, and got sick. So it wasn't good. But yeah, I'm gonna light some more candles because it is getting dark here. This is my lighting. My aunt, she did bought me. My mom bought me a lamp, as you can kind of see it right there, the little pole lamp. A lamp to kind of give me better lighting. I put it over here and turned it on, and it was just like it was sun tanning. So maybe in the future I can kind of get the right lighting. Kind of have a couple not ring lights, but a couple actual lighting, like boom, big box lighting, where I can actually get better quality as opposed to candles. Because candles make me look red on here. This is the main reason why I always go to, is it this one? This one. I always go to this one because it takes out the redness. I hate having a red face. And it's just the warmth from the heat from the candles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles plus my little lamp back there and whatnot. But, yeah, I'm gonna shut the door, my back door. I'm gonna shut my back door. And hopefully that would. Yes, little man, you're being a good boy. My cats are being really good today. They're quiet. And usually they're not quiet. Usually they're loud as fuck and they want to wrestle. They want to like run around. Anyways, I've always had the snack. So hopefully, I mean, I don't see who's in here. Chat, no, live chat. There we go. That's probably why I couldn't see the question for Daisy's. It was talk chat, not live chat. Well, if you guys, oh my goodness. Let me see if I can rearrange. Oh, it won't. Oh, man. It's so, it sucks. You guys can't see it because it's like on here. One of these times I'll stop and pull it out and show you like the mass of crows. Right now they are getting ready to go to bed. And like right now it's like super, it's foggy, which usually means it's misty here in Portland, Oregon. It's really, really misty and the clouds are really heavy and they're really low. Like the 17th floor building over there, it's like there's clouds covering on top. But the crows were like fully coming out of the clouds, the mist, and they go right back into it. It's very like whimsical, magicianal kind of shit. But these little treats are, this is a peach gummy candy, and they're, I would say, Korean, and they're just like really, just like an edible minus the high, but so addicting. Now, since I'm done with most of my readings, since there's no one on there, but definitely, I love this oil. It doesn't tell you what's in here, which is, it could be right behind this. The price tag. Oh no, if I rip the... It's one thing I really dislike about people who put price tag on these, because you... Okay, dilute it with any oil, because it's essential, it's 100%. This is inside. I never really noticed this. This is inside. Goddess of the triple aspect, magic, crossroads, and the dead. It's with an ant seed and concentrate essential oil and whatnot. But I love. It has mint in there. Has an anise seeds in there, so it has a very licorice, or not licorice, but like little root beer kind of licorice smell. But it has a very clean, musky smell to it. I really like it. Sometimes I kind of like dab a little and kind of put it around me when I want to feel her, or especially when I'm traveling at nighttime here. I have that. And then, of course, my lavender oil, which I love my lavender oil. It was expensive, too. When I got it at Seattle, it was like $20-something. But the reason why is because the person who actually crafts the oils, those are personally crafted, and the the lavender was locally grown, so it's even like a better connection. It's really quiet in the chat room. Usually I have like a bunch of people. Super quiet. Okay, I'm sharing it. I'm just checking if it's still like live. Oh wow. See, I didn't know it. I'm on the little chat and I have the ability to put someone on timeout. It's like pin this message, which I should. I'm gonna start like clicking on it so I can pin the messages so I can actually. That's even better. Good. I can kind of like pin it and I can kind of catch the questions and watch like and have it in my queue. It's like put this person on timeout. It's like pin the message, remove, put this user in timeout, hide the user from this channel, and edit as a monitor. Sorry. A little burpish. But yeah, let me put it back on there. So yeah, other than that, that's kind of what I wanted to bring up on here. Nothing too extravagant on conversation unless someone comes in and chat. I'm gonna give this live thing for another. Let's see what we have here. We have 2 hours so far that I've been on here, or I don't know if it's charted as an hour and 22 minutes. I think it's an hour and 22 minutes. I'm gonna give it until till the thing goes to 1:30 and then call it good. I'm trying to fix my little altar candle here, and it's just like not working. Not really happy. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's my little altar candle. I don't know if you guys can see it, how it warped. And it's kind of like, ooh, that was really close to Max's feeling. I used some sage in there, mix it with sage, and it's kind of dying, or not dying, but it's kind of like warping down. That's a really old candle too. Definitely a really old candle. Had it for, I would say I had it for almost like 5 years, and then just now slowly put into use. There. And whatnot. Oh my God. So how are you guys doing over there? How's everybody? How's life? If you want a reading or whatnot, you can leave your question down below. I'm doing tarot readings. Which come on cards. And I think maybe my next live here on Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm thinking I might use different cards. I think I might use like my Rider-Waite deck. There's something so I can kind of reconnect to Rider-Waite deck again and use the Plant Oracle for sure and whatnot. But it says I have like a couple watchers and viewers. I don't know. Somebody using me as like some podcast, which is also another thing too I want to get into is podcasts again. That was fun when I did Blog Talk Radio. That was super fun, and we had amazing time. And podcasting would be so fun to do, like grab a mic and just create a podcast and just talk. kind of be kind of cool as opposed to being like doing videos. Because sometimes there's times where when I do live videos from my bed and just let me just lay there and be like, here's your card, like here you go, and just like, okay, we're done. Like me being all cozy in my onesies. There we go. Give it a good shuffle. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. There's not that many people in here. And I think I shared it on my Facebook. Let me move the trash. And I tweeted about it. So obviously it's not popping up. Let's see what time we got. We got 5 more minutes. So I'm just going to give this 5 more minutes. And if no one hasn't popped up for a reading or whatnot, I'm going to log off. It'd be kind of cool to kind of collect, meditate and whatnot. And just kind of get back and relax. Probably get to my... right now I'm rewatching RuPaul's Drag Race, which I really love the show. However, my opinions for the newer show I'm kind of not happy for, because one of the contestants, the way how he's labeling himself and how he is offering like his shit, like how he's talking, just kind of like irks me in a way. He just like, I am the very first male cis male straight guy contestant here ever, and the way he was expressing himself was fine. It was just like how he's like, well, when I'm in drag, it's kind of like I become very queer friendly, but I also kind of get curious friendly. And I'm like, you're just a curious testing out bisexuality kind of situation, and you're not actually saying, like, I don't know. It irks me a little when it has to be gentrified like that, and like he just like kept on like going in circles about it, and it was just like, shut up, no one want to hear about your like straightness, like, and whatnot. Like he kept on like just saying it. It just got to the point like, who are you trying to convince, me or you situation. So I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm kind of in the pause moment. Let me get back on the chat. Yeah, there's no one in the chat. But yeah, I was thinking about going Facebook Live just to chat on Facebook Live, not really giving out readings, just to talk shit, because it's kind of what I'm in the gossip mood right now. Or better yet, am I even like possible to go live on Wiccagem's Twitter? I probably don't have enough like stuff or like enough viewers on it. Oh. Okay, it's coming to end here. Clearly no one's not coming in for a reading, which is fine, I'm not mad, I'm not pressed. It's just I'm here for that free time. But yeah, I'm definitely coming live here on YouTube Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna pop out some pictures tonight. Hopefully I can do some pictures tonight, pop it out and kind of tag it on to groups, try to get them on on the bandwagon and try to reel some people in. It's nice to actually have people in. Oh, okay, there's someone here. Wow. Well, you're lucky, New Blue. You might potentially be my last reading tonight, which is cool because I'm gonna actually give you a tarot card reading, plus I'm gonna do plant oracle on top of your question. So if you have a question, write down your question down below. I'm literally open. I literally was about to leave. Luckily you popped on and said what you said, because it just like on the side. So pop in your question down below and whatnot, and then we can get to your reading. Thank you. I am a huge person when it comes to nail polish, that I would just paint them, and if they chip, they chip. They don't, I don't care. I like that rustic feel to it. Not a big fan of on hand, like personally myself, to have really nice polish, because I'm like, okay, Jesus Christ, now I can't touch nothing. But my feet, they have perfect polish. I also like my toenails to be black as well, and those also, I don't mind if they get chipped or not, but I went and got them done professionally and now I don't want to chip them at all. So how do I get my singing voice back? Haha, it's fine. So when it comes to like, that's kind of a health question, and that's kind of like, have you seen a doctor? Have we talked to have we talked to a voice doctor? Have we talked to someone who can help with your vocals, like a vocals coach? Figure out ways on how to connect and reconnect your vocal cords, your singing cords, actually. There's a lot of things behind it. That's more of a health question. And how would you get it back? It'd be weird to give a reading to that, because I'd be like, okay, stop being stressful or stop doing this. Like, that's more of like, would I ever get an STI if I sleep with this random guy off the street? Like, it's kind of that. It's kind of weird. It's fine for the question. You can ask a different question if you really want to. I was just gonna talk about, like, let's see what's going on with your singing career, but ask a question, ask away. Let me close my blinds because it's now officially dark outside here. Like, I can barely see what's in the sky, and hopefully, like, the blinds will give me more lighting. There. I did actually give you a little more lighting. Sure. You can definitely ask the question. What should I manifest next in your career? Oh, that was something I was gonna like really bump into, is your career. So let's talk about career. Okay, so you're welcome. I'm totally down. This is the whole reason of me doing free readings, is so I can reconnect with my tarot and kind of get sort of friendship with these cards and stuff like that. So, okay, career-wise is that you're kind of a bit of right now the 5 of Wands, which is telling me that you're in a very confused, crazed situation in your career. You're not really happy or ecstatic about it, and you're kind of looking for I'm tired of this, so I want a little bit of change. So I'm thinking, with the Hermit right next to it, is telling me wisdom through experience. Look within, looking within yourself for wisdom, because you have been here in this situation. So I'm feeling like we've been through this problem before, and you just know the outcome of it, and you're just not really happy to play this merry-go-round situation. So I feel like you should change your perspective. So, and the King of Pentacles is coming up to this. So change environment, change your connections with this, with your career. So basically, maybe look for another position in a job that's totally out of your department. Maybe you should look for a better job that kind of acquires your taste, because the job that you're in right now is just kind of a toxic environment. And with the Hermit, it's just saying, we've been through this. We're not going to go through this again. So let's change it up. Hopefully that kind of answered your questions. That is so strange. My chat just decided to stop. Well, let me just pop on here. There. I do see you now. Yeah, it just kind of just... It just stopped. Let me reset my phone down here. Hopefully it didn't kill off on here. If you can still see me... if you still see me, just say hey. Yeah, I can see you. Kind of want to see if you do see me. Okay, cool. Yeah, so with the five of wands and the Hermit next to each other, it just tell me that you've been through this and you're not trying to go through this mess again. Plus, you know better. And then with the King of Pentacles, it's like you need to find a better environment, a healthy environment where it's nourishing and you can help grow, you can advance, that there is room for growth, and you're not just like static into a situation in your employment. So, with that being said, I'm going to shuffle this Oracle, the Plant Oracle deck. I'm going to let that load up. I'm not really familiar with this deck as much, so I'm going to read off the book that came with it. But hopefully this can kind of give us a little more insight, like what is the... Oop. And they're really extremely big cards, like they're like the size of my hands. So it's really difficult to shuffle them. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Blank. Which... And earlier in the chat, okay, good, they're right there. Earlier in the chat, or in the video, live video in the beginning, I did declare these. There's 3 of them come in this thing, and I did declare these as like the Oracle has nothing to say, and it's not a bad thing or a good thing. It just says that it's time to, and that could make sense because the Hermit's right here, so that kind of gives you the answer in a way, but also it's very like time to like go in. So I declare this card as can't draw another clarification card, can't draw another thing, and that the Oracle has nothing to say about this, which is, it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, based on the tarot. And the tarot is just telling me that you should definitely like really really change the environment, change your situation, and look for a better opportunity and a better job, better environment, and less of a hassle, because I feel like you're kind of hustling your ass in here. I'm about to go on the chat so I can see any information, because right now the chat does not show anything on here, which is like incredibly annoying, because I wish it would have definitely popped up. Chat live, click on here. Yay. Okay, cool. You just said, yep, that's true. So hopefully that kind of answers your questions on here, and everything. But I'm going to log off because I've been on here for X amount of time, and it's just getting that time. So I definitely I'm here. I'm going to make it Tarot Tuesdays, and Tarot Fridays, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. And then I'm just gonna have it go on until actually when it gets to like this point right here where it's kind of dying, which is fine. And I definitely want to have fun with it and whatnot. So thank you guys for everything and yada yada yada. And that this video will be uploaded onto my channel. So if you subscribe to this channel, you can actually rewatch your reading and kind of connect on that and get like a self-reflection on that. That would be kind of that's the service I'll be giving to you guys. So till then, guys, thank you for watching and liking and subscribing as always. Blessed be. Bye, guys. Have